The first task we can look at is the task of checking learners' progress. As the label says, we can then email learners to push them through the system if they are falling behind. The important thing to notice about this is that it is a bulk process which can be used on several people at the same time and can be set up to run periodically without any user intervention. Let me show you how. Let's select a course by typing its name into the learning box. And you can see it filters it for us automatically. We can then select a status of not attempted, like so. You can see it then lists all the people who have been assigned the course, but not attempted it. Then to push these people through the course, we can select the email button, and here we have an email interface. To send these people an email, we can type in a subject, and then ask them to visit the site to complete the e-learning. We may want to add the URL to that as well. And here is the clever bit. We can then resend this email periodically, and it will continue to go out to anyone who has not started the course. This will drive people through the system. This is a vital component to getting the e-learning out to the user population. The next task is the approval of learner requests, allowing them to carry out certain learning tasks. When setting up learning, some learning will have a large cost or time element associated with it. You don't want all employees taking a 6-month learning sabbatical, for instance, without this being approved by management beforehand. Approval can be granted by clicking on the Approve link. This opens up the issue details. Here you can have a look at the learning resource to see if it is a suitable learning resource. You can see if there are any comments, etc. made by the learner. If all is okay, then you can approve the learning by pressing the Approve button. Similarly, meeting requests from learners requiring assistance are listed here. These need to be approved prior to entering the diary, accessible from the diary icon at the top right-hand corner of the screen. Bookings are managed here. These are requests made by learners to carry out approved training on a certain date. You may have other plans for these learners on that day, so select the Manage Booking link and select to either approve or reject the proposed booking. Right, now we select Pending Task Assessments. A task assessment is an add-on to an e-learning module, which asks a question or questions which elicits a task response. Examples can include risk assessments, audits, etc. Anything where an action could be created as a response to the learner's answer. Here is an example. Here we can see the title of the task, and here is the guidance as to what is needed to resolve each task. The tasks can be actioned and then resolved. An audit trail of the actions taken is recorded here. Once an assessment has all its task statuses changed to completed, then it will no longer appear on the list of pending task assessments. If we close this and return to the list, you can see the final task here is to sign off any outstanding learning or evidence submitted by the learner as completed. Some learning can be signed off without any intervention if it is tracked automatically, examples being e-learning and YouTube video content. If, however, a manual sign-off is necessary, then we can click on the sign-off link, inspect the details of the learning resource, and, if it is all in order, we can sign off the learning resource by pressing this button here. So that's the Manage Learning section of the system. This is where you'll spend most of your time. Other bulk process tasks, such as creating reports, checking ILR exports or individualized learning report exports, and assigning courses are carried out elsewhere. Examine the walkthrough video training in other sections for further details of how this is done. Remember, should you need any further information, you can consult the manual using the link at the top right-hand corner of the screen.